Hey there, welcome. My name is Jen O'Sullivan and I want to share with you something that I absolutely adore. Now, it may be a little bit obvious to you because of my background, but I'm an essential oil user, loud and proud. I have been using oils since 2007. I absolutely adore them and I want to share with you why I adore them. Would that be okay with you today? Just for a little bit. We're gonna just hang out for maybe 20 minutes and I'm gonna share with you all the things that I absolutely adore about these beautiful little gems behind me. Now, you might not know who I am, so I want to introduce myself real quick. I'm Jen O'Sullivan. I am a mom. I am a Jesus freak. I am a daughter and a sister. We have a sweet little puppy. I have a 11-year-old. I married my high school sweetheart. So these are all some fun things about me. We live in Southern California. And I absolutely am floored at where God has kind of led my life as far as helping educate as many people as possible. So that's me here today for you. I've written 7 best-selling books on Amazon, which literally blows my mind even saying that. It doesn't make much sense to me, but thank you for all of you guys who have been so kind and loving all of my stuff, which is just amazing. And I run one of the largest online platforms here on Facebook, which is called the Human Body and Essential Oils. And we have a little bit over 220,000 people in there. I enjoy educating all I can, as much as I can. Tons and tons of free content, just because I feel like the more I can share with people, the better they can do, right? So we sort of joke around like, know better, like if you know better, you can do better, and then you can actually be better. So that's the point of all this. So I have been just one of those things as you kind of move forward, right, is this skepticism, right? And I have been one of those people that have been so skeptical about so many things. And really, anybody that tries to share with me anything, I'm usually pretty skeptical. So is that you? I mean, I bet you are too, or maybe you have been. And I'm going to tell you up front that I'm going to share with you some cool stories. I'm going to share with you how to use these things if you've never used them before. And I'm also going to share with you how you can buy them, because I don't want you going to Walmart or Target and getting some cheap half-breed. And what I mean by that is they're not actually oils there. And we're going to get into why that is. But I'm going to be clear and upfront with you and tell you that I want to be able to give you the best deal. And what that means is, like, say you were to go to Costco and tell the manager at Costco, I want to join and be a member and I want to get these great deals at Costco, but my membership fee, I want you to include like 12 of your most popular products at over 50% off. Would that be okay? And that will be my membership. They would laugh you out of that store. But today I'm telling you for real that I can actually, when you sign up through me, and again, I'm not trying to be salesy here, I'm just trying to give you the best deal because I'm always looking for the best deal. I can give you over $400 worth of product, our literal top 12 essential oils plus a diffuser. Okay, so it's a really great starter kit, and I can get you that for only $165. So I want to be upfront with you about the price so you're very well aware. You can absolutely buy these oils one at a time on Young Living. I'm going to encourage you guys never, ever, ever to buy them on Amazon. I've done that before and tested them, and they're always cut. They're always, meaning somebody has bought a full bottle and split it into 3 other bottles and added synthetics or filler to the rest. I've seen it time and time again. These caps are really easy to fake. Okay, so I just want you to know, don't buy on Amazon. There's a reason for that. Young Living doesn't allow them to be sold on Amazon, so if they are, that means they're being sold through someone who's doing it illegally. So just letting you know, okay, that's just the way it goes. You see other companies like this too, like Kate Somerville is a high-end face care product in Beverly Hills, and straight up, same thing. I remember I had some old products of hers that are actual products when I, switched over to all my stuff from Young Living, and I tried selling them on eBay, and like instantly they tell you to take it down. So there are companies that do that, so don't think it's just us, but it's because they can't guarantee what's in that, which is true. I mean, some of my products had been sitting around all summer, like in the hot heat of my back closet, so there's no it's not a good idea to buy on Amazon, okay? So I'm just encouraging you, if you know someone who sells Young Living and they're a good friend, for sure talk to them today. But I want you to know up front, it's over $400 worth of oils and other products for only $165. And it literally is the best deal that you can get in the industry. Okay, so I know that you all know about certain oils and know, like for instance, Thieves. You might have heard about this oil. Thieves Essential Oil is the most copied essential oil, and this is all Young Living. It's the only company I use. You guys, I've tested 22 different brands. The biggest difference, and you can go watch other videos of mine that talk about what are the differences between brands, but the biggest difference between Young Living and all other brands is that we do not fractionate the majority of our oils. And what that means is Gary, the founder of Young Living, has decided that he just wanted them to be exactly as they came off the plant, as opposed to modifying them or augmenting them so that you might like them better. And that's exactly what happens. Many oil companies fractionate their oils to make them smell prettier. Very common practice. They're still considered pure oils. And realistically, I will just tell you, about 99% of all companies on the market today in the United States fractionate their products, their essential oils. So if you are using another company that is not Young Living, I can almost guarantee you they are fractionated, and that's why they smell different. The biggest difference though is that smelling, fine, you might like the way an oil smells better, and that's totally fine, and all for it. It's, if you know, Gary just didn't care that he didn't care that we cared what it smelled like. He cared that it worked. So the difference is when you use Young Living essential oils, so many of the knockoff versions of our Thieves blend, it's awesome when I have customers from other companies try ours, and all the time, 100% of the time, they tell me it's just weird. I can't put my finger on it, but they just seem stronger. They just seem to stay on me longer, and I feel the effects of it longer. Okay, so that's what I hear time and time again. Thieves is a great oil. You'll notice that this is a white label, whereas other oils of ours are color labels, and that just means that this is labeled for consumption. This one's labeled for topical and aromatic, but Lavender, this is what I'm holding up here, is also in the Vitality line, which is for consumable as well. So it's the exact same oil inside, just different labeling, because once again, Young Living is the only company that absolutely follows the FDA regulation guidelines, and if you're in a different country, your country's specific labeling guidelines. Really awesome that they do this. I don't know of any other company that does this. All the other companies that label for topical, aromatic, and consumption on the same label, guess what? They're labeling illegally. They're basically going against FDA regulations on labeling practices. And you might ask, why? Why would a company do that? Very expensive, okay? It's very expensive to package the same product twice in two different things and sell them as two different things. It's awesome though, because now a lot of oils that used to only be available in a 15 mil, you can actually try in a 5 mil. So you can see if you like it and then move up to the 15 mil. It's really a cool thing that they've done, and we have a full entire line dedicated just to consumables. So that makes it really fun for you to kind of play and see where to go. So Thieves Vitality is that immune supporting oil. Now I will say Thieves is one of those things that I will never be without, ever, okay? This is an oil that is a staple in our home. I often think of my prepper friends and think they probably have like 80 of these bottles. The reason for this is this straight up is super, super helpful to help protect you. Okay, like think Disneyland. It's like Thieves all day long. So that's one of my favorites for sure. Another one that is a Vitality line that a lot of people swear by, and I don't. I mean, this is super weird. I'm already telling you an oil right off the bat that I don't really use that often, and here's why. This is for digestive support, and you guys, my digestion is really, really good. My husband, on the other hand, he loves this oil. So that's where I want to help you guys understand that certain oils are like life-changingly phenomenal for specific people. Not everybody needs every single oil, but I need this in my quiver, right? You want to have all the right tools when you need it. So you better believe when I travel to a foreign country, this is coming with me. Like in my pocket, okay? For real. Big one. Lemon Vitality every day. I mean, I am drinking a really delicious drink right now with sleek tea, Ningxia Red, and some lemon essential oil in here. And it is such a refreshing taste, but also this helps with your digestive system. It helps flush your body out a little bit more full. I sort of joke about some of my girlfriends who are older that try this and will put like 1 or 2 drops in their water every day, and they come back to me and they're like, so I feel like a young girl again when I go to the bathroom. And I'm talking about number 1, right? They just literally feel a successful full elimination process. Okay, it's really amazing. So lemon, we absolutely love our lemon. Side by side with lemon, you could actually pair up lemon and peppermint, but I will say that peppermint has a spicier tingly sensation, so if you put it in your water it might taste a little bit too spicy, so sometimes only a toothpick is what you need, but oftentimes people will just do 1 drop. And what Peppermint Vitality does is it actually helps kind of promote your circulatory system to work better, to kind of regulate it. And this is a good one for digestion as well. It's a good one to help with balance issues, right? If you feel sort of off. A lot of times people like dealing, if you're, and I'm gonna say cancer, oils are not gonna cure cancer, we gotta be clear about that, but a lot of people who are going through treatment will just have a peppermint bottle and smell it when they're dealing with their like nauseousness, like there's this thing that happens, and this is totally okay for that, meaning like doctors approve this when they just need to smell something. That aroma actually helps with that kind of queasy feeling. It does. It helps knock that out. But also just putting 1 drop under your tongue can help calm you down as well. Great for that kind of balance. Okay, so we love this. And peppermint, topically, if you were going to use the peppermint regular one, but remember it's the same oil inside. My husband loves this on his shoulders in the summertime. And ladies going through menopause, like this is your best friend. Put just a couple drops of this in a sprayer bottle and just mist yourself and you'll be like, that's divine. Okay. And then Citrus Fresh Vitality. You guys, this also is great for just water. So it's already pre-mixed. It's a bunch of citrus oils with a little spearmint. Tastes magnificent. 1 drop in your water. And that's what I love about Young Living is 1 drop is 1 serving. I can take an essential oil from any other company and put it, say, in my diffuser, and I only need about 4 drops of Young Living's citrus to about 15 of theirs to even smell the same amount of aroma. So that should tell you alone that, you know, drop for drop, you really can't compare price per drop. You have to compare efficacy per drop. Like, can you even smell it? And does it actually work? So I don't need to have 6 or 7 drops of this in my water. I just need 1. That's awesome, right? This is about 100 drops in here, and this is gonna last you for 100 servings. That's why I love this stuff. It seriously lasts so long, works on so many different things. Okay, so lavender. I bet you all know lavender. You've probably heard of it before. 90% of all the lavender on the market today is synthetic. Did you know that? 90%. So I actually really hate lavender. Like, anytime anyone like gives me a lavender scented candle or a lavender scented lotion or body wash or scrub, I mean, they're all over the place. I'm like, put it in the trash. Gives me an instant headache. Is that you? I get such headaches from lavender, but not pure lavender. Okay, so when somebody says they get headaches to smells, I ask them, well, if you go out to your garden and you had some peppermint plant, if you crushed that between your fingers and smelled it, do you get a headache? And they're like, no. Okay, well, what if you peel an orange? Do you get a headache? No. Okay, what if you peel a lemon? Do you get a headache? No. Okay, what if you found some lavender in your garden and kind of messed with the plant and smelled it? Do you get a headache? They always say no. That's what this is. So the problem with it being packaged in a bottle is your brain automatically thinks fragrance, fragrance, fragrance. So what you want to do is just to remember, take this and use it with the mindset of this is straight from the earth. This has no synthetics in it, no fillers. You have to help your mind get past the thought that this might be synthetic. Okay, and that's an interesting thing. There is some interesting psychological things that our brain can do with us when it comes to smells. But if you open up the lemon, my friend, it's just lemon. It's the rind of lemon. So you've got to almost imagine yourself peeling a lemon and then smell it. And it won't be too much for you. Whereas other people will go, whoa, I can't do it. And it's their brain triggering their automatic response of flight. Get it away from me, okay? So again, if you have this sensitivity to smells, which I do, I have a major aversion. I mean, talk about Abercrombie and Fitch. I'm like this, walking on the other side of the mall as fast as I can, okay? It's bad news. All right, so that's our lovely lavender friend, and I will tell you that I use this for almost everything, and I hate the smell of lavender. I love this. I use it in my hair all the time. If you watch videos from me from 3 years ago, it was like cut up and gross. This is because lavender helps to keep the cellular structure of my hair from breaking. Yay! I use this on my face every day. You guys, I'm 45 years old. Every day I'm using lavender on my face. I put a drop of this in my belly button every single night. Big deal for me. Big deal. And why I say that is because I have to kind of calm myself down at night to help my brain to slow down, right? And the lavender in my belly button helps me to stay asleep longer as opposed to waking up in the middle of the night all the time. This is amazing. So we love our lavender, and there's all sorts of ways for you guys to use this stuff. Frankincense is another fan favorite. Everybody loves this, but this also goes on my face every single day, okay, morning and night, in a serum that I make. And I have all sorts of recipes on the EO bar, so all sorts of places for you guys to get tons of recipes. And we love frankincense. You know, at church this morning, lots of singing, and so we often will put some frankincense just on the outside of your throat. It's just calming, really good. All right, peace and calming. Peace and calming is super calming as well. Great to put like a drop on your big toes before bed, put some in your diffuser, rub some on your back or your chest. This is great also for post-workout. I don't know if any of you guys have used that for this, but this is amazing to help just calm your muscles. So we love that. Another one for muscles, Panaway, really amazing. If you smell it, you'll know what it's used for, okay? It has this like refreshing, beautiful aroma that is uplifting, but also really cooling and soothing. So when you smell this, you'll know just what to do with it. You just put it on wherever you need support, and it will just be mind-blowingly amazing. All right, Raven, and we're going fast. This is sort of fire hose information, but Raven is an oil that you must have. You rub it on your chest, feel good. You can like breathe, right? It feels amazing. And so this is something to have in your back pocket as well, right? So a lot of times right before you go to bed, you might need this just to kind of help you breathe a little bit better. Okay, Valor. Valor is another oil that is straight up one of my all-time favorites. It has changed the way my family kind of interacts with each other. So we put a drop on the back of our necks, my husband specifically, and it helps him to be able to feel grounded and feel like he can actually have an eyeball-to-eyeball people conversation, if you know what I mean. So it gives you courage. It really does, and it's quite amazing. You can put a drop on your scalp. You can do a drop over your forehead. I like it on the back of my neck because there is some blue tansy in it, which is a little bit dark. But man, the smell of Valor, you'll be a fan of that one for life. And then Stress Away. We love Stress Away because it is good for everyone in the family. So a drop on the back of the neck, in the diffuser, on your big toes, in your belly button, really anywhere. This becomes a personal fragrance. We sort of joke that we would bathe in this if we could because it smells so good. So my son used to call this his vanilla ice cream. It has a little touch of vanilla in it, but the mix of lavender and cedar wood and copaiba, osotea, some other beautiful oils in here help this oil just smell so good, but it helps your mind to focus. So it's a really good focus oil for sure. So my son actually gets this on the back of his neck every morning before school. My husband often smells like this because he just loves it. So he's like rolling it on all the time. So those are the, I think I did all 12 oils that you get, and you can see where it covers everything. You're also going to get a diffuser, and I don't have it here, but there's a bunch of different diffusers that you can choose from. Oh, here's one. I know, they're all over my office here. But this you're going to get as well. You're also going to get me as your educator. Even if you sign up with someone else, you can go ahead and get into the human body and essential oils. I love helping you get started. To get started today, go ahead over to sparkdroppers.com/Jen, and that will actually give you all of your, it'll answer all your questions about how to sign up and what to do. But I want to encourage you again, if you know someone else that, you know, somebody tagged you in this, for sure go with them, okay, because they're your person. But I know a ton of my friends who still aren't using oils, and if that's you, girlfriend, it's time. today's the day. Okay, so shoot me a message or text me if you can, and we'll see you guys next week. All right, thanks guys, bye.